Hello, HEDNA. Thank you to the people that came before me, those innovators before me, and thank you to the sponsors, and thank you to those who will come after. My name is Danielle, and I am from Multiplica. It is an island in the middle of the Caribbean. No, I'm just kidding. We are a company that focuses on conversion rate optimization in the travel industry. And so what I wanted to share with you today is how experimentation using conversion rate optimization is actually shaping the future of the travel industry. And I have quite a few examples to walk you through, so I hope to do it in my 7 minutes and 30 seconds. So what is conversion rate optimization? This is a question we get asked a lot. So conversion rate optimization is the process in which you use experimentation to turn more of your visitors into customers. So when a customer comes to your site via all those different channels, you use an optimized website to create better visitor engagement and better your sales and conversions. So why is this important? So currently, an average of around $90 is spent to acquire a new travel customer. So when you think about all the different channels that you have, you might spend less on different channels, you might spend more on different channels, but you have all these different, silos operating within your company, and they're all trying to drive traffic, right? Well, what does it look like once the user gets to your site? So once the user actually comes to your site, you've got them there, you spent $90, you spend $1 on average to convert that customer. So when I'm a user, my user journey looks very fragmented. So I have customers coming from all different channels, and I have all different types of data sets attributed to these customers, yet I'm serving them the same experience. So I may have spent $50 from Google, and I know things about these users, but I'm not taking this opportunity to give them a different experience. So what is the true opportunity cost of not using conversion rate optimization? Well, I thought we would take a minute to watch a video to show some of our customers what they did last year with conversion rate optimization and how it helped to transform their customer experiences. So as you can see, conversion rate optimization does a lot to increase those KPIs that we always want to see more of, right? An average increase in order value, a time on site, a revenue per visitor, and overall sales and revenue. And it decreases a lot of those things that we have in our KPI meetings that we want to decrease, right? Cart abandonment, bounce rate. One of the biggest things is actually cost of acquisition of customer and number of sessions to book. So that's something that is a huge opportunity that we see as something that we can look to help to evolve that customer experience. So imagine spending less time and converting more, all while bringing the hotel experience to your users. In this example, I'm going to show you how we used a simple data set. We didn't have to get a team of analysts on board. We used one simple data set to be able to trigger a personalized family experience for you. So here I show you that simple data set. We wanted to know, did you have kids? If you had kids, we assumed you were traveling as a family because minors are not allowed to travel alone. And we used it on desktop. And then we had different touch points throughout the journey where we were able to showcase the experience. So if the user did come back at a later date and time, we could showcase it on the homepage or the search. Or if you guys had different retargeting experiments, we could showcase it to them. So the question that we asked is we said, are you a family? And if they didn't tell us whether or not they were a family or a group, we then just took the information from their search. So if they searched that they had children, that's the data attribute that we used. And what we did is we utilized family-friendly imagery and family-friendly messaging to be able to create this experience. So this is what it would look like on the homepage if you had selected that you were a family and you came back. So what we would do is we'd showcase you the top 5 family hotels. We would showcase you different promos that were currently running that had family imagery. And then if it was a family-friendly hotel, we would add a family-friendly badge. And so we took this throughout the journey, right? Because the user can be anywhere during the journey to show this. So we did it on the search results. We showcased 18 different family-friendly hotels with icons. And we did it on the product detail page. So just to showcase an example here, instead of showing that deluxe suite, we showed the family rooms. We knew you were a family. And we did the same thing throughout the funnel. And then once we got to the very last step, our call to action here, or our value props, had to do with family-friendly imagery and family-friendly call to actions. So we're currently running this in parallel. I don't have stats because it's running. It's been running for a little over 6 months. And we're doing something in parallel with the business traveler. And that identification is if they search just one person, no kids, we're identifying them as business or leisure. So I want to quickly walk you through, I'm going to spend 1 minute on this, so I apologize if we go too fast. But I want to talk to you about how I turned, with Celebrity Cruises, how we turned a simple A/B test into a forever evolving AI. So what we did is very simple too. We started with the destination segment. We said, you're searching the Caribbean, you're on desktop, you've come back. What can we do to make that experience better? And so we took a hero image, you see the A versus the B, and all we did was replace it with the Caribbean. We said, this is awesome. Users loved it. It had a 100% lift in click-through rate. So then we said, what if we did a full homepage takeover? And so here we could showcase different options like long and short Caribbean, what it was like to sail with a family. What are some of the different value props of sailing on different ships? And this had an incremental lift of 70%. And at this point, we said it's ready to be plugged into an AI. And when you plug it into the AI, there's a lot of different AIs. There's a lot of different things that you can do. But what we did with this particular one is we added 9 destination segments, and we added things like luxury, couples, family, group, lifestyle, so that we could showcase that homepage to the customer. And I want to show you quickly what happened. So this is Alaska. We saw 102% lift. This is Europe, 70% lift. Asia, 76% lift. India, 64. South America, 51. Australia, New Zealand, 118. Galapagos, 285. This one was my favorite. And this is currently an ever-evolving AI. So if you go to Celebrity Cruises right now and you have a search and you come back, we're going to continue to showcase to you the options that you have as far as what you've shown us that you're interested in. All non-personally identifiable information based off of simple data sets and your user behavior. So what I call for you to do is to innovate, right? So we are a part of a group, a select group of people at HEDNA, and our companies are the ones who create innovation. Join conversations around innovation and find out what's out there. What are the products, what are the solutions that can help you innovate? We are Multiplica. We are passionate about creating digital experiences in the travel world. I'd love to talk more about optimization. Feel free to reach out.